All right, everybody. Extra special video here today. We've covered on this channel most of the big horror movies. Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Hellraiser. Well, today we're hitting one of the other big ones. But being big, we couldn't do this on our own. So we asked for some extra special help. In this video, we're looking into Child's Play. Now, we've asked for some special guests and we got them in the form of Lost Legends TV. Now, I'm going to put the link in the description for their channel. Go check them out. Ray and James, thank you very much. Now, we're going to give a review and a retrospective on Child's Play, so I hope everybody enjoys. Definitely come back for more. Thank you to everybody.
Hey guys, this is Rated MC from Lost Legend TV. I'm Ray.
And I'm James.
And we're discussing, well, first of all, thank you, Max and Chubbs, for the invitation to be on your channel. We're going to be giving our opinions on the original Child's Play versus
the 2019 Child's Play.
Child's Play, the original Child's Play, came out, what was it, 80?
I think it was
88?
88, I believe.
88. It's hard to compare the two because, I mean, it's clear that, of course, 2019 was trying to
reinvent it in a completely different way.
Completely different way. Chucky looks different, making it modern. So
the golden question is, which one's superior here?
I mean, I have a clear answer, but
I think I have an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, okay.
So what's your opinion first?
Okay, well, I do somewhat enjoy the 2019 one, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, I found the introduction kind of lazy. Mm-hmm. But other than that,
it was incredible. Like, if you look at both introductions, there was a good story to the original Child's Play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like old buddy gets shot in the toy store, and even though that sounds ridiculous, and he transferred his soul into a child's doll, at least we have something for it. Mm-hmm. The other one, it was just a dude programmed it and said, fuck it.
Because he was pissed off.
Yeah, and he just killed himself. Like, it's insane.
That's it. That's it.
I did like Aubrey Plaza, just because it was a different role than I'm used to seeing her do, so I liked her stepping out of it. I liked the new kid as Andy. Mm-hmm. I don't think he compares to the original Andy for real.
Do you think anything trumps the original and the reboot?
I don't think so, but I feel like there's some stuff that came real close. I like the new age kills, craziness that they put into stuff for the kills, and how it made it even scarier because he can control electronics, because everybody nowadays has stuff linked up to certain things or whatever. My phone's linked up to the house and all this stuff, so now he can control all that stuff.
Basically, you fuck.
Yes, I do like that. If we're going based on that would probably be better than the originals, because literally all he can do is he's the doll.
Well, I kind of have the same opinion, because in a horror movie standard, I think as a Child's Play movie, the original, of course, I mean, there's no debate about that. Mm-hmm. I do think that the reboot is a superior movie.
Yeah.
Not a Child's Play movie, because realistically, we're advancing towards technology every year. Things are getting smaller, things are getting wider. We can connect just about anything now. So having that aspect is kind of like fucking Terminator with Skynet.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a more realistic and creepy feeling to me. That's what makes it so creepy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Versus having the classic Chucky, which kind of grew into a comedy in his later years.
Yeah.
But just off the first
original,
movie,
though, yeah. If we talk about just the original versus that, the original is it could have literally like stood alone as that own movie. And I get that they had to make originals. Make remakes or even sequels and stuff. That's why I meant sequels. There's certain things about the newer one that I do like. I loved Mark Hamill. I'm spacing out hard today. Mark Hamill. I don't know if I could use him to. I would replace
the original Brad Dourif.
Brad Dourif. I don't know if I would replace Brad Dourif with Mark Hamill. Like if I had a choice between the two, but that's just because Brad Dourif, like when I think of Chucky, I think of Brad Dourif. You know what I mean?
It's almost impossible not to.
It's like with Friday the 13th, I think of Kane Hodder when I think of Jason.
You know what I find ironic about the Friday, though? Like, and most people relate Friday to Kane Hodder. Mm-hmm. But our top 4 did not include Kane Hodder.
That's just...
not video ranking.
Yeah. But if like we were to compare the two, like I said, I prefer the Andy from the original. I prefer the voice of Brad Dourif over Mark Hamill. I guess the only thing I would say, I might like the mom more in the remake in 2019. I do think the original is by far. And again, I know a lot of people didn't like that newer one for whatever reason. I don't mind it. I don't think it was awful.
I liked it. Again, I think the original is superior in the Child's Play franchise.
Yes.
I think the reboot is a better horror movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, again, the thought of something being able to control every kind of technology you have is fucking terrifying.
Although some of the jokes were kind of like hit or miss for me. Like, some of it made me laugh, some of it was just like, okay.
Cause I love the reboot movie. I did. I really liked it, but and I respect the hell out of them for having the balls to go do what everybody probably would have thought. Hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
But again, the only downside to the reboot is, to me, it didn't feel like a Child's Play movie.
It didn't.
I mean, not at all. It feels like they had an original idea and they threw the Child Play name on there.
Yeah.
So
because Chucky, again, they wanted to make him look different, and it just looks weirder to me. I don't know. I never liked the look of
I
Chucky.
hated the look of the reboot. I love the voice.
Yeah, like I said, Mark, give credit to Mark Hamill. Like whenever you hear Mark Hamill, but he did real good in this.
He did his thing.
It's hard to say anybody's over Mark Hamill. It's just like I said, when you think of certain things, you think of a certain person. You know what I mean?
Especially when they voice acted the whole franchise.
Yeah. Like if I think of Nightmare on Elm Street, I think of Robert Englund.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's hard not to. Even when they make the new one, you know what I mean? It's hard not to compare it to Robert Englund. It's still not a bad movie. Like if we were rating these both side by side, based on all of the stuff incorporated, the plot and everything. I mean, of course, it was an 80s movie, so it was kind of cheesy in some parts or whatever, or not as high quality. But again, that's just the 80s. I can't knock it for that. The reboot over a lot of the Chucky movies. You know what I mean?
can tell you my top 3 right now without even thinking about it. Mine would be
1.
Mine would be 2, 1, and then probably the reboot.
That's your number 1?
Yeah. That's odd, but I love Child's Play 2 is arguably one of the best horror
so you're saying Child's Play 2 is your number 1? Mm. I thought you said the reboot was your number 1.
No.
My bad. That's why I was because I was sitting thinking 1 was Child's Play 1. You know what I mean? 2, I do love 2. I don't know if I'd put the reboot in my top 3.
Bro, I don't know.
It probably would make my top 3.
It would take my. I don't know. I would have to think about that, but I know without a doubt. It's Child's Play 2 and the original Child's Play. If I had to rank it, which we'll rank them one day.
Yeah, those are definitely the top 2. If I was to rate the newest one out of a 10, maybe a 7.3. I think it was a decent movie, a good decent, enough where I would watch it again.
I'll go 7 out of 10.
Yeah. The original, I'd probably make it a 7.5. Honestly, So like it's better to me. And I know I said it's superior, like by far. It's just like I said, there's certain things I really like about the other one, and I give credit for the fact that, like, big credit because of it can control all the stuff because people are doing that nowadays. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So that's like a big up there. You know what I mean? And the kills are really dope.
And again, Max and Chubbs, thanks y'all for the invite. I hope that we did y'all justice when we was kind of cutting up in the intro.
Yeah, we were just playing around.
But thank y'all guys for the love. I mean, y'all are arguably like our biggest support. I mean, y'all always comment on the videos.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, y'all are kick ass. But I can't wait till this video releases so we can see your take on it and see if you had the same thing. And
we try not to make it too long though, because it's y'all's video. You feel me?
So we try to keep this compact as possible.
Yeah. If any of y'all want to check out our channel, y'all can check it out. Lost Legends TV. Feel free to drop and subscribe, like and comment on our stuff. We do like horror stuff whenever we can. It's just harder to do it nowadays.
And we do horror, music, we do unboxing, gaming, pretty much everything.
Yep. But thank y'all. So deuces.
Adios.
Huh. Loves the artwork. Yeah. Crazy. All right, everybody, we're back. It's us, the Dude Brothers, Max and Chubbs. Today, we're going back to 1988 to celebrate one of the classics of horror in the genre or in the field of when you think of Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger. We're thinking of Chucky. We're going to see Child's Play. We're going to watch the trailer and then give you our overall thoughts. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Child's Play.
That's right.
United Arts.
Everyone has a birthday they'll always remember.
Can we open my presents now, Mommy?
Damn sure you're gonna remember this one.
Yeah.
I knew it! I'm Chucky.
I mean, wouldn't you be terrified of that even if it didn't come to life?
I was literally thinking that. Like, are you kidding?
Good night, baby. Good night, Nicky.
It's a little much, but okay.
I mean,
we all had a stuffed animal, but good lord.
How would that not come to life? That's my question.
Everyone knows most accidents happen at home.
How did that happen?
Not with a doll.
This
Bye.
is no accident.
I'm Detective Mike Norris, homicide. Miss Peterson's dead, Miss Barkley. She fell from the kitchen window.
Someone's moved in with the Barkley family, and so has terror.
Mommy, I know who was on the counter. Andy.
Who, Andy?
Chucky.
Nobody believes you about Chucky.
Nice.
It came alive in my hand.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why won't you believe me?
Because I'm sane, Mrs. Barkley. Sane and rational.
No one believes the truth. There's nothing nice about murder. And there's nothing innocent.
That detective, was he the guy in Princess Bride?
And Fright Night, yeah.
I was going to bring Fright Night too, but yeah, Princess Bride. I knew Fright Night, but Princess Bride I was thinking about.
Because Fright Night was like right before this. Now, everybody probably knows a little bit about Chucky, and now we're in 2020 doing this video, but in 2019 the remake came about, and in that one it's an AI where, and we'll just leave that alone.
I didn't see it.
Now back here in 1988, this was different and cool. One, it wasn't your typical slasher. Two, they used voodoo. Brad Dourif, great actor, put voodoo to put his soul into the doll. Now the first like 2 or 3 Child's Plays are excellent. Eventually, they got a little off track.
Bride of Chucky.
Bride and Seed are a little meh. Curse and Cult weren't even in movie theaters. The remake had just come out and did okay. But we can tell you from 88, when this came out, they had doll movies before it, but the doll faces never moved or anything.
Yeah,
this you had a person in a doll cursing at you, trying to get you.
And I want to say this was the time around they had My Buddy.
It's a direct ripoff by the way he's dressed.
Because, yeah, my buddy...
Teddy Ruxpin.
I was going to say that, because Teddy Ruxpin...
If you didn't know, Teddy Ruxpin, you put an audio tape in the back, and he would talk with the tape. Well, I tried putting Metallica in there, and it didn't work.
Put in Metallica and...
Well, it went a little bit, but the tapes were his. He followed to the T.
Yeah.
But all this I found great because, and we can tell you back then, eventually Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers got a little tiresome. Mm-hmm. This was a good injection into the movie genre, horror genre, where, wow, a doll, but it thinks for itself completely. It's a person inside the doll.
And I mean, visually it looks good. It's not like, you watch an old movie and you're like, oh, the special effects suck. Special effects are great in this. The scariest part, they showed a clip of it when the mom's holding it and she lifts up the back and realizes no batteries. That's the scariest part.
It's almost like the Jabba the Hutt, where they needed like 10 people to work Chucky.
Yeah.
They did also have 2 little people for like walking scenes, but that's the thing. They did a good job where it's sometimes a little person or it's AI or whatnot. In the 2019 version, it's half CGI. The best part of that movie is Mark Hamill's the voice of Chucky in the newest one. Right. But as of 2020...
the only thing I know about the new Chucky was, before it even came out, I saw they were going to make a new Chucky. I saw what Chucky looked like, and I wasn't impressed.
It's a little different. They changed it up a little bit, but there's still talks of a TV show, and I say TV, it could be Netflix or HBO Go or something.
Right.
And that might have Brad Dourif back as the voice and such.
You know what I just thought of? Okay, if there was no batteries in the Chucky doll, that means the demon guy, the bad guy, had to do everything the doll... So every time he says you want to play, and every time he played along, and every time he did the bits as the doll, he actually had to sit there and do that.
Right.
So, okay, when he came to life, yeah, he's the bad guy, that's what he does. But for the first half of the movie, when he's acting like a doll, that was really him acting like a doll.
That's right.
So.
Now, in Curse and Cult of Chucky, Fiona Dourif, Brad Dourif's daughter, is the lead actress in the movie.
Oh, really?
She does a great job. You can see, like, her face is
what
a little
else was
looks
he
like
in?
him. Oh, Exorcist 3.
Okay.
Rob Zombie's Halloween one.
Yeah.
His 2 movies. He played the sheriff.
Right.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. He was even in that.
Really? Okay.
Now, he played a smaller role.
Yeah.
But, like, he had to woke up. But anyway, we can't recommend this highly enough as horror fans. But, as always, see it if you haven't. Or if you have, watch it again.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be a horror fan, you can't not see Chucky.
Yeah, at least the first 3.
Yeah.
First 2 are the greatest. But keep coming back for more, because we're going to keep bringing you entertainment throughout space and time. We are the Dude Brothers. He's Max. I'm Chubbs. Until next time, over and out.